Welcome everyone. I seem to be live. Hi Jen from NYC. Thank you for joining this live meditation today. How are you? Just past the spring equinox here, and spring has definitely sprung here in the UK. We're based in the middle of the UK in Birmingham, and we enjoyed a lovely time over in the local park, Moseley Bog, where J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of The Lord of the Rings, was inspired to incorporate some of the features that he saw there as a boy growing up. So we have a very interesting history here in England, where we are. Jen, nice to meet you. Wants to know approximately how long the meditation is, as I have guests coming later. This meditation should last about half an hour. I'll aim to be finished up by then. Sometimes it does go over, apologise. I do my best to keep to half an hour, but as these meditations are downloaded or channeled, if you like, they can end up running over a bit. Did run over to about 45 minutes, 50 minutes last week, but I've got a feeling this one will be shorter, so I'm sure you'll be fine. But do feel free to drop out if you need to at any point. You're not obliged to stay on the session if you have things you have to do. Yeah, it's getting warm there too. Excellent. I love this time of the year. Hi Lee, I know Lee. C5 Yorkshire, yay. C5, that's another topic for another time. But if anyone is interested, just a little snippet about C5, that is meditation where we make telepathic conscious connection with our star friends, the ET friends that come and visit us on planet Earth. For some that might be way out there, that's fine, and for some it might pique your interest. If it does, then get in touch. Thanks, I'd love to stay the whole time. Oh, it's great. It's been very rough for me. I'm going through a breakup with my loving partner. Need this. My heart goes out to you, Jen. Like many of us, we've been through that heartbreak time, and this kind of support is much needed, isn't it? Yeah, I hear you. Glad to hear it, Jen. So I see there's more people popping onto this live meditation. It's good to see. Okay, I'll make a start. So for those that are new and for those that need a reminder, my name is Rachel, and I don't need to say my name, do I? I use my intuition to draw insights for this meditation. And I often use cards to assist in that, and bring in the imagery and the themes for the week ahead. And that then feeds into the meditation, which is all unscripted, all spontaneous, downloaded, channeled, whatever you want to call it. I act as a conduit for the message or the insights to come through. I've drawn some cards. This is a lot of fun. You see, I'm smiling because I absolutely love doing these. First card that's been drawn is this card. These cards come from the pack that I love using called the Osho Zen Tarot Pack, inspired by Osho Zen's work. Do look it up if you want to find out more about the man and the teacher. So totality is this first card, and it is showing us these people on the trapeze. Look how precarious that is. Wow. All these people, and they're having to really focus on the present moment, which is why it's called totality. Really focused on the present moment. There's no way that you can be thinking or sort of ruminating on anything on the past, or fretting or planning for the future. You're literally in that moment and calculating that move you need to make at the very precise moment. Now, if we lived like that on a regular basis, on a daily basis, moment to moment, I wonder how different life would be. It'd be very different, wouldn't it, I think? If you're like the majority of the population, the mind tends to wander, doesn't it? And it's a wonderful thing, the mind, isn't it? I mean, yes, it does wander to the past and the future and all the things in between. But it does serve us well, doesn't it? It's not about demonising the mind and the way it goes around the houses with its thoughts. You know, it's helped us along in many ways. You know, the planning, the problem solving, they've all been very useful, and they are very useful things. However, when it's out of balance, then we can get into a bit of trouble, can't we? End up worrying about things that may never happen, as the saying goes, and going back to the past and not really taking in what's going on and appreciating what's going on. When we're in that state, we're not really in a space of gratitude or appreciation. We're reliving, rehashing things in our mind. We can also end up, you know, projecting things onto our present situation because our mind is somewhere else, is living from that past or living from that future, that imaginary future. That's probably most prevalent in relationships to other people, and that's where miscommunication, misunderstandings can happen, when we're projecting stuff onto what someone's saying or what somebody's doing. But it also can happen in other ways. I mean, how many times have you perhaps gone to do something and your mind's busy racing from this to that to the other, and then forgotten what you're going to do or left something behind? So yeah, this is a very fundamental kind of precept, isn't it? This value of being present, it's core to pretty much all the meditations on here, isn't it? All the meditations talk about being in the present moment, focusing on the breath or focusing on something that's happening here and now, and just being here, nowhere else. Anyway, I also drew another card. I felt drawn to pick up this card as well. Harmony, and that harmonises very well with the other card that we just drew. You see this figure going inward, eyes closed, focused on and being in harmony with the present moment, being in harmony with the heart. Okay, I will save any more insights for our meditation. Thank you for the comments. I've just noticed a few comments on there saying hello. Hi Paul. Jen, thank you for the confirmation. Presence, thank you. That's lovely of you to say. Right, so we'll start meditating now. I trust that you're in a position to be able to meditate, and you can be lying down or sitting, that's fine. Just make yourself comfortable wherever you are. I suggest if you're sitting, keep your back straight, aligned, yet relaxed. And I shall do the same. Okay. So, feeling the surface beneath you. Feeling gravity and the weight of your body being held where it is, on the surface, on the chair, beneath you. I invite you to shut your eyes when you're ready, or if you prefer, you can rest your gaze on something just in front of you, and I shall be shutting my eyes now. Take a moment to take in your senses. What is the most prevalent, most striking sense coming in? Is it the sounds? Is it a feeling of something around you, on your body? Is it an aroma or smell? Just scan your senses. Pick something to focus your attention on now. Notice where you're picking this up. Whereabouts in the room? Whereabouts in your body? Simply allow it to rise in your awareness without judgment. Bringing your awareness now deeper to behind that sense. Become aware of being aware. And who is this being aware? Some call it the silent witness. Some call it the soul, spirit, or just consciousness. Now compare your state. Feel into how you're feeling right now, and compare that to how you were feeling at the beginning of this meditation. Notice how the breathing may be getting deeper, slowing down. You may notice that your general nervous system is slowing down, that there is a greater sense of balance and equilibrium. You may also notice that there's a greater sense of harmony. between mind, body and spirit. And when you bring your awareness to this feeling of harmony or growing harmony, notice where it seems to be emanating from. You may notice a sense of peace and harmony within your heart center. You may begin to notice that your mind is slowing down. The thoughts, feelings, all settling. And thoughts come and go like a gentle breeze, blowing through the trees. Whilst you remain still and centered. Sound, sensations come and go as easy as that breeze. Like the figures in the first card, you are totally in the moment. The movement of the trapeze comes and goes, whilst you remain in the moment. Some thoughts may come with more enticement or temptation, perhaps more force or energy to them than others, and just notice that. If you get swept away by a thought, perhaps of a current situation or an event, discussion, plans, whatever it is. As soon as you become aware that you've been swept away, just bring yourself back to the moment. To your state of still and silent awareness. In this space stillness, of just observing without judgment and with acceptance. Notice how life feels just that bit easier here in this moment, where there's nothing to do, nowhere to be. All there is to do and be is here and now. Life flows according to its own rhythm and its own direction and flow, quite naturally, without needing any interference or control from the mind or from our actions. Life is just carrying on. Like the trapeze artists in the card Totality, there's a sense of ease and grace in their movement. The perfect moment comes without having to really try. There's no struggle. They simply feel into the moment. And when the time is right, they know when they need to move. And the momentum of life carries them on. The mind's clear and presence, unclouded by stories or perceptions of what should be or could be. There is no judgments or overlay on the moment. And the toing and froing, the coming and the going just happen. You can almost imagine a sense of joy and playfulness being in that state. The sense of cooperation with life and with each other, each of them playing their part. No sense of them and us, you and me, but simply us, simply this. No sense of mine and yours. They are working in harmony with each other and with life, in harmony with their internal guidance and the intelligence that runs through them and around them. No attachment to being either there or here, before or after. They are simply being in this moment, knowing they are exactly where they need to be. Always supported, ever moving, yet always here. And what a beautiful metaphor of life. People, places, situations, ever evolving, moving and flowing, coming and going, but always here. And here is peace, here is harmony. In this present moment, all is well. And you are supported, just as the surface beneath you is supporting your body. Life is supporting you. Carried by the flow. Although your mind may like to work out where life is going, may want to impose or project its own story or perception, actually there's a beautiful joy in the simplicity of just being. Allowing life to play out. That beautiful, sweet, harmonious feeling is there whenever you need it. It's ever present. It's an essence of your true nature, beyond the thoughts and ideas, the stories, the preconceptions, beyond all those layers upon layers built up. There lies your true essence, your pure state. No need for any belief system. It is simply evident when you take the time to sit still as we are now and sit in pure awareness. I invite you to allow this feeling to bloom and unfold and expand from your centre outwards. Outwards into your outer world, into your day or evening ahead. Outward to those around you. The sweet fragrance of blossom, infusing everything and everyone around you with this beautiful, harmonious state of being. Connection between you, your internal states, and the outer world is intrinsic. There is an intrinsic connection. And this feeling, this state of being, is altering and affecting the world around you in ways that may not be comprehensible, may not be obvious to the conscious mind, to the five senses. But as with all energy, it cannot be created and it cannot be destroyed. So, as we come to close this meditation, allow gratitude to well up for this moment and for this beautiful essence that is your true nature, that is our true nature, and for the support that life always provides, if you just allow it to support you, if you allow life to guide and to do what it's meant to do, which is to give life and support life and flourish. Take a deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Bring yourself back into your body, really feeling and sensing your physical surroundings, grounding you, bringing with these senses that presence, that beautiful presence. When you're ready, you may gently open your eyes, or if they're open, just relax your focus. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you for participating in that meditation. Thank you for the comments. Thank you, presence. The present is called the present because it is a gift. So enjoy this gift, and I wish you well in the following week. Remember to bring presence to your situations and allow those times where you may find it challenging or difficult to be your teacher and guide to come back to your pure awareness. And that may just be a moment to just relax your focus, or to shut your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Maybe just to place your awareness on something around you and appreciate the beauty or wonder of that object or that experience. Whatever it is, it's there for you whenever you need it. Okay. Just leaves me to say that if you feel drawn, thank you, Don. You're very welcome. If you feel drawn and you'd like to support this work and future work, there is an option to donate. And beyond that, I shall see you next week. I shall be here again, same time, same place, Sunday 6 o'clock. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul, for that comment. Thank you, Lee. Okay. Have a good week. Bye for now.